The fight between Maine's lobster industry and federal regulators continues. Tonight, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, holding a public meeting with fishermen from all over the state at the University of Southern Maine. At issue, the future of endangered whales and the future of Maine's iconic industry.
This is about wiping us off the map.
Maine lobstermen fighting back, facing federal officials with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration for the first time face to face about new stricter regulations.
It's going to affect my house significantly.
The new rules include increasing zone closures and limits on traps and vertical lines. They're all meant to protect the endangered North Atlantic right whale.
Our goal is to implement the approaches under the law to comply with the law in ways that have the least impact to affected fishermen and fishing communities.
The real danger, though, fishermen say, is to their livelihoods.
Seems like enough's enough, honestly. There ain't one lobsterman here or in this state that wants to, hurt a whale.
The meeting comes after Governor Janet Mills and members of Congress requested the agency visit the state. But some booed the governor as she took the stage.
Your scenarios you folks create in your D.C. offices don't reflect the reality and the stories of these men and women.
Her opponent in the race for Governor, Paula Page, also weighed in, blaming outside interest groups.
It's being funded by environmental groups and wind people.
Republican Senator Susan Collins says there's simply no evidence to back up the need for new regulations.
I could not believe tonight when I saw the presentation saying that this plan is, quote, based on a solid scientific foundation.
In fact, there have been no reports of right whales entangled in Maine fishing gear since 2004. And there have been no reports of right whale deaths ever. And when it comes to the future of the whales versus Maine's iconic lobster industry, these men and women hope to have the final say.
Failed us as a fisheries service, and you have failed to do the right thing for the entire state of Maine.
Representatives Shelley Pingree and Jared Golden were also at tonight's event. Just this afternoon, Golden and Senator Angus King announced plans to introduce a bill blocking federal funds from the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Last month, the aquarium's Seafood Watch red-listed Maine lobster, prompting major food companies to not buy it because of perceived right whale threats. Pingree and Collins are expected to co-sponsor the bill known as the Red Listing Monterey Bay Aquarium Act.